Hey guys, hello and welcome to Bardock Gaming's tutorial series on how to make your own prop hunt. In this video we're going to address some comments that I've gotten on the players not spawning to the actual area where the props do hide. There's a couple different things it could possibly be, and most of them are related to the mutator zone. So for the first things first, make sure that your mutator zone is set to where it is not enabled on phase, because if it's already enabled whenever somebody enters it to start, then it won't do anything. Make sure it's not enabled on phase and it's only triggered and turned on by the timer device. So if that is set up like that, then the next thing you want to try and make sure is that your mutator zone does fully encase the area. Even if there's just a tiny little spot where this mutator zone is kind of just not fully covering the whole thing, anybody stepped outside of that mutator zone even just a little bit will not teleport. If you've covered all those and it's still not working, the next thing you can try to do is create a separate teleporter. If the mutator zone isn't working for you, you can actually just make a teleporter device. It's not ideal as how I would personally do it, but if it works, it works, and you just create your own little teleporter device that doesn't turn itself on until the timer device comes on, but you can just create a little teleporter and you can give it an actual place to go. So if you create that little thing, make sure wherever your area is at where they're hiding, I think it's right here for me, yeah, so you can create that and you can tie it to this one, so that way they can just walk into it instead of the mutator zone actually triggering it. So if the mutator zone is giving you problems, there is ways to bypass around the mutator zone itself by simply doing just a regular teleporter rift, but you still have to make sure that it is not turned on until pre-game timer goes off. So go find that teleporter that I just made. You come in here to that teleporter device. You make sure that it is set to enable. Yeah, make sure it's set to enable when receiving from that timer. Whenever it is successful. So we'll make sure that's that way, and then it's set to not be on. Enable during phase, none. So, and when you do that, it's really hard to see. So, and then you'll give it a group. The teleporter group it's a part of does not matter. You probably want that set to none, actually. And then the target teleporter group, just make sure this here matches the group that the other thing is a part of. So whatever teleporter group you have this set as, it's not set to 1. It's not set to 1 either. So actually that's set to group A. You can have them spawn through that if you choose. So the other one, just make sure it's set to group A. And now that I made it invisible, it's impossible to figure out where it's at. I think it was around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. I can't believe I found it. So set this to none, and this is target group A. So now, since I got my mutator zone to do it anyway, it's not going to work for me. But in theory, instead of the mutator zone teleporting everybody that's inside this area to that spot, a rift will just show up and they can just simply walk through it. You can put like a little billboard or a sign above it saying, hey, walk through this, or something like that if you're still having problems. But that should cover that. If you have any more questions or concerns, make sure you comment down below. We do appreciate you watching the videos, and I hope you guys learn things. And if you have any more questions or comments or whatever, be sure to comment down below, or videos that you want to see making different kinds of maps. I've started on how to make like a player versus everyone map, so if you have any kind of maps that you want to see how to work and how to play or how to build or anything like that, just make sure you comment, let me know. I'm definitely down for making videos. This is one thing that I really like doing, so just make sure you let me know. Thanks for watching.